Let's go back to that running back pick with Brian Robinson Jr. and Locked On Commanders host David Harrison is with our Kainani Stevens.
And we're going to do a little double dip here with David Harrison because we're going to do Bucks and Commanders. We'll start with Commanders, two running backs for both of these guys. So Brian Robinson is the running back's choice for the Commanders. How do you feel about that one?
Oh, I love it. That's something that the Washington Commanders offense was missing all last season. Honestly, they let Peyton Barber walk away, which may have been a more of a financial decision than anything. But what they really kind of lacked is that bowling ball up the middle. Look, Antonio Gibson can do some good things between the tackles, and J.D. McKissick, is talented in his own right. But they were missing kind of that guy that just really kind of brought that thump every time he touched the ball. And I think they're going to look for Brian Robinson to possibly do that. Peter will remember a very tragic play for Washington, but a very good play for Green Bay near the goal line, where Washington basically knew they couldn't go up the middle against pretty much anybody. This is going to hopefully change that for the Washington Commanders.
If you can avoid that again, that's definitely ideal, of course. And this is a good time to be taking running backs in this section of the third round. So we saw Tampa's selection as well on Rachaad White from your alma mater. So is this kind of the perfect pairing with Tom Brady?
I love it. Look, all bias aside, I mean, he's a Sun Devil, so he's my guy anyway, but he really showed up at the Senior Bowl and really showed that he has three-down back potential. There are some questions about him, obviously, which is why he's still available here, and those questions are real, but he showed a little bit more burst, I think, than people expected down in Mobile, and he's got experience as a three-down back. He's shown the ability to catch, shown the ability to pass block, and also to run the ball. So he's a guy who can come in, compete immediately, with Keyshawn Vaughn there for backup reps. I mean, he's not going to unseat Leonard Fournette in 2022 anytime soon, but definitely could carve out himself a role midway through the first season, possibly, and then in year two, maybe becomes that primary backup to Leonard Fournette.
And either way, worth the gamble at this point in the third. So thank you, David, for joining us and giving us insight on the Commanders and the Bucks. Of course, the Jets are on the clock right now.